Are you someone with a mission? Lightworkers are people who have a mission to fulfill on this earth. We all have that to some degree, of course. But lightworkers we may think of more like a crossover of angels and good people. They are the rock-solid contact points in our lives, who always have an open ear and good advice at hand for us. They do not know such things as resentment, jealousy, or envy, and material things are of no importance to them. Lightworkers bring healing into the world. They do this in very different ways, but always with the same goal. Do you feel addressed? We will show you here how you can recognize whether you might also belong to these supernatural beings. 1. You can put yourself in the shoes of others. Empathy and compassion are the two main ingredients that lightworkers are made of. Without this profound understanding of their fellow human beings, their mission would likely be doomed from the start. Speaking of judging, lightworkers listen and try to find a solution to their counterpart's problem. Judging other people is not in their nature. 2. Wanting to help people is your desire. Lightworkers, who would be surprised, choose social professions more often than average. Image and prestige, as well as payment, are of no importance to them. From childhood on, they feel the desire to put their abilities into the service of a good cause. Often, lightworkers even give up their own family and private life in order to devote themselves completely to their task and their protégés. 3. You sometimes find it difficult to adapt. If you are not from this world in the figurative sense, you will always find it difficult to fit in. On the one hand, lightworkers burn for humanity, but never really feel like they belong. They sit from childhood on between two chairs, because they can see and recognize more than their environment. The suffering of people, animals, and nature is particularly close to them, which is why they may sometimes despair of the world and the injustice that prevails in it. Lightworkers are always on the sidelines in our modern society. They are quickly seen as inconvenient contemporaries who are in the service of their cause and do not shy away from conflicts. They are ridiculed, relegated to the alternative drawer, and not infrequently insulted as dreamers and idealists. 4. You like to lend your voice to the weaker ones. Lightworkers use their inner radiance to draw attention to those people who always fall short in life and go unnoticed. The outsiders of society, the weak and needy, are the ones who need their help. They do not distinguish whether the circumstances are self-inflicted that have brought these people to the abyss. Those who need help must get help. This strong sense of justice leads to the fact that lightworkers like to take a back seat and put their own needs in second place. Sacrifice and devotion to their calling are a matter of honor for them. This circumstance sometimes results in a real life at the limit for lightworkers. They are also the ones who let themselves be chained to trees or occupy houses and properties for months to draw attention to grievances. They do not shy away from extreme means if they are convinced that they are doing their cause a service. Since Gandhi, at the latest, the world has known what peaceful resistance can do. 5. Everything in the sky fascinates you. What comes from heaven will always be attracted to heavenly things. Among those people who can't get enough of the sparkling and glittering night sky, or a magnetically luminous full moon, are many lightworkers. They instinctively know that the cosmos and the universe are all of us together. As part of this magnificent whole, they do their best during the day, but at night they simply enjoy the beauty of this wonderful whole. They are also fascinated by astronomy and astrology in equal measure. For them, it makes no difference whether science finds stargazing good or humbug. There is room for both in their appreciation. 6. You are very sensitive. Intuition, along with empathy, is probably the most important ingredient for gaining a foothold as a lightworker on this earth. If you have a good sense for the needs of your fellow human beings, you can approach them better. Understanding is always the prerequisite for social interaction. Without being able to put yourself in the other person's place, help offered will always be more theory than practice. 7. Inspiration and development are your passions. Being open to new things is the simplest exercise of lightworkers. They love and respect creation, but they also know that their human minds yearn for more knowledge. Therefore, their curiosity remains for life. Foreign cultures, languages, new places, or skills are their favorite pastimes. It is not uncommon for them to use this passion to align it with their vocation. Among those inspiring individuals who build hospitals in India, construct wells in Ethiopia, and ensure the survival of people in refugee camps, there is a guaranteed above-average number of lightworkers. 8. Spirituality is an important part of your life. Being a link between heaven and earth naturally requires maintaining this contact throughout your life. Those who have to devote themselves every day to the dark sides of humanity need a higher goal in life. These extraordinary persons live from the light which a divine spark has ignited in them at some time. To deny the existence of higher powers would not be possible for lightworkers, even if they tried their best. This hot wire upward accompanies them not only in prayer or meditation. They constantly maintain this dialogue with their inner voice and are thus in constant contact with their higher self. 9. You prefer to be alone. Lightworkers are indispensable in this world. Nevertheless, as already mentioned, they never really feel at home among people. Therefore, they often prefer solitude to a sociable existence. In addition, the regular retreat from the world has another decisive advantage to offer. They can recharge their batteries, process what they have experienced, and already start thinking about how they can master the next day or the challenges ahead. Being alone allows lightworkers to catch their breath and draw new energy. This simple but effective form of self-care benefits not only themselves, but most importantly, in turn, those people who need their help. Your star shines brighter than the others. If these points appeal to you, congratulations. Not only does a heavenly good person seem to dwell in you, but possibly also the God particle that enlightens the chosen ones and sends them to people as light workers and light bringers. Your life as such will not always be easy. You will see more misery and pain than most people. Your reward will come through karma at the earliest. Gratitude can be expected in this life only by very few lightworkers. What is certain for you is a place in the hearts of all those to whom you have already extended your helping hand. And as it is so aptly said, who saves only one human life, saves the whole world.